Hello Cumbria Unity Fest. We are Barrow Labour councillors and this is our message of support for unity. Barrow Borough is Semper Sursum, forever rising.
Barrow Borough is inclusive.
Barrow is diverse.
Is heritage.
Barrow is unity.
Barrow Borough is open-minded.
Barrow is unity.
I'm Janine and I'm the Project Development Officer for Ormschool Stronger Together. It's a community-led group that put on activities and projects in their local community for young people right through to the elderly and everybody in between. There's litter picks, garden projects, activity days, sports days, bingos, lots of different things for everybody. We do this work to reduce isolation and improve mental health and well-being so that Ormschool is an estate where everybody can live, work and thrive.
If you are just tuning in, I am joined in the studio by Johny Swift, who's been talking about Newt Fest, and now we're going to be talking about another festival that's going to be taking place in the form of Cumbria Unity Festival. So can you tell me a bit more about that, what that involves?
Well, it's just an online digital festival at the moment, I think, and it's part of a wider initiative in Cumbria. Janine can tell you a bit more information, But I'm helping out with that, doing some music, and it's about bringing people together really through music and through digital content. There'll be a bit more information to come about it, but it's another great thing. What's happening? What can sort of bring people together again?
Yeah, just give people activities, things that they can work towards, and really kind of feel like they're part of a community effectively again. And speaking of which, I do believe you're a community champion, I believe. Is this correct?
Yeah, so I believe I've got that title now. I can put after my name. No, but Janine, she's nominated me as a community champion through a project I've been running over the last 12 months called Bags of Love, which has been raising money for Barrow Food Bank through the pandemic. It's all been digital. We've released 3 albums on Bandcamp, and we've also done 2 online events, and we've had merchandise and a few other little things. And we've raised £3,750 for Barrow Food Bank. That's over the last 12 months.
Which is a fantastic amount. And obviously, again, it goes back to that idea of it's been giving local bands a chance to really get involved with a community project. Obviously, we did have, I believe, obviously us as Cando FM were involved. We kicked off, I believe, the live stream that you did for, was it 24 hours, I think it was?
No, it wasn't. Well, yeah, kind of. It was over 2 days, our online event. So they kind of ran till about 2 in the morning and then started again 2 in the afternoon the next day. So we had a 12-hour break to go to bed.
Like 2 12-hour sessions, just so that no one was having to do the graveyard shift effectively, just work through the evening. It gave everyone ample opportunity to sort of get involved and not require like silly hours of doing performing anyways. Yeah. But obviously, like you said, it gives a lot of people a lot of local bands that kind of platform again to really showcase their music. And obviously, like I said, to do 3 of them, obviously, can you find them all? Are they still all available on Bandcamp? Is there other ways of listening to a lot of the performances?
Yeah, we've got a YouTube channel, first of all. So if you go Bags of Love, search for it on YouTube, you'll find all the pre-recorded videos on there from our online event. There's loads of fantastic stuff on there. The Prophets, they've had loads of views. There's the Colton Brothers, loads of other acts. And the album themselves, they're still available to buy online. That's through Bandcamp. So if you go onto Bandcamp, search for Bags of Love, that'll come up. Like I said, we've had 3 albums out, all like local artists, local bands and musicians, and like you said, it's been a great opportunity for those local bands to release something through this lockdown. And
I'm guessing it's something that, although you've done 3 of them already and you've seen the success of them, obviously you said about the first one was kind of a bit under the radar, but the last 2 have certainly kind of grown into quite something that a lot of local people and people further afield can really enjoy and get involved with. And do you think this is something you could see yourself doing as like a more regular thing, with new bands constantly popping up and releasing new music and wanting to get involved? And obviously, like I say, the fact that it's raising money for such a good cause, that it becomes a regular occurrence in the local scene.
Yeah, I'm hoping with the restrictions lifting, I'm hoping this to be Bags of Love will become more of a live thing. Yeah. Rather than, I mean, we've had to do it digitally over the last 12 months because of everything that's happening with the pandemic. But I'm a big believer in live music, so I'm wanting to put on some live events. We've got a stage actually at Woodstock this year, so doing like a Bags of Love stage, which showcases like a lot of local acts. Yeah. And I'm going to be putting on some gigs as well later on in the year. Yeah. Like you said, to try and showcase up and coming emerging artists and stuff. Yeah, and obviously it gives you, again, that extra platform. In as much as you can do busking and a lot of different activities, just having something where you can find it all in one place is certainly a fantastic thing to have. And like I say, you could have more Bags of Love than Fast and Furious films eventually. You could be at Bags of Love 9, 10. Like I say, you could have it become like an annual thing within the town that everyone can get excited about. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, the last few albums have done really well. Sold quite a lot of copies, obviously with the money going towards the food bank, and they've been like the last one was 19 tracks, and I loved them all. There were some absolutely fantastic songs on there. We had like Sad Eyed Puffins from Ulverston, the Spirotones, a band called Big Dwarf. We had a 14-year-old young woman called Olivia Dacre who's just starting out. She's still at school, but she's writing her own music. So we had another guy, Mitch Walsh. He's only 17. He's from Dalton. So we had it was quite diverse and varied, which I loved. Yeah, and it just, like I say, just especially for these younger talents,
giving them that option to be involved, to put their name out there in a time where they've not been able to get on a stage and perform and be sort of active in the community as much as they'd like to be. It's that stepping stone that people can hear that and go, oh, I really like their music, I'll keep tabs on them and sort of hope that if they release any more new music, I'll get the chance to hear it.
It's been good exposure and promotion, basically, as well as the community side of it and the fundraising, which was why I set it up in the first place, to be honest. It's a showcase and it's exposure for those local musicians who haven't had that opportunity because of the pandemic and everything what's happened over the last 12 months.
And obviously for the food bank as well, for them it's obviously a massive contribution. Obviously they do a lot of great work within the community in providing people with the essentials and the support that they need. So obviously for you it must be great sort of as a community champion be able to support these local community groups.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in community action and people coming together to, you know, solidarity in regards to supporting their local community. So being able to do this has been able to bring my love for community work and music together. And you look at the statistics, the rise, there's been a massive increase in the demand for the use of food banks, you know, locally and nationally, over the last 12 to 18 months in the last few years. So it's definitely needed. And unfortunately, you know, that's a situation a lot of people are in and struggling. So we're just doing every little bit we can really to help. Yeah, and it certainly sounds like you're a very busy man from all these projects that you've got, all these pies that you've got your hands in. So I really do appreciate you taking the time out to come and chat to me today about Newt Fest, about Cumbria Unity Festival, about the Bags of Love. Like I say, there's so much going on, so much that people need to be sort of hearing about. And obviously we'll do our best to make sure that you are kept up to date with a lot of these things that are going on through our Facebook page and obviously through a lot of these interviews that you'll be able to watch back if you have missed it. So thank you very much, Johny, for coming in today. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thank you. It's been good talking to you.
And hopefully we'll get to hear a lot more from Bags of Love and the Unity Festival and a lot of these great events that are taking place in and around the town. So that was Johny Swift, and if you did miss out on any parts of that interview, if you've missed about the Newt Fest, that will be getting posted probably on our Facebook page, that you can check out, obviously the website as well, so stay tuned for that. Got one song to come and then we'll head into your final traffic update for the evening.
I'm doing this interview today for the Unity people. It's the Rock Against Hate, and it's something special to me. We started it up a few years ago, and we've done a number of successful indoor events, helped massively by local musicians and local people and Cando FM that have helped us immensely with promoting the Newt Fest event in particular. I'd like to thank all the musicians as well that are taking part this year with it. I've witnessed it firsthand in the pub of homophobia, sexism, ageism, all sorts, and it's something that I really, really don't like. And people are put in the place when they come in our pub, because it has to be. That it's as easy as that. And these events that are coming up, we're hoping to try and bond people together and all come together as a community to stamp out things like racism, sexism, homophobia. It's horrible, and we need to all stand together and do something about it.
Okay, so back in lockdown 1, we decided to get ourselves moving, doing a little bit of exercise. So we started running, taking part in different challenges, and Pippa set up her page, The Diary of a Running Girl. That then led to doing different challenges, a 5k run on VE Day last year, and then led to a virtual one at Halloween on the treadmill. And lots of other challenges, and the following grew and grew for Pippa's page, so we decided to set up a mini boot camp. So in September 2020 we set up Feeling Good, Feeling Great, and that was to work with the community and get people moving and get people active. So we've now grown from strength to strength, and we've now got a good group of young people, 4 to 12 year olds that attend regularly on a Sunday to get themselves moving and get active. And with that comes the positive benefits on your mental well-being as well. So that's the underlying aim to our group, Feeling Good, Feeling Great. A free boot camp on Sundays, 9:30 till 10:30 at Industry 13 on Roos Road, and that's what we do. Get people moving, get people active, and ultimately have a positive effect on the mental health as well. So part of the work, back in 2016, I started my own charity group called Kick-Off 4. That was based around cancer research and raising money for cancer research. So we did Kick Off for Cancer. We had a big charity event with ex-Premier League football players and celebrities attending. That was a big community gathering up at Harcourt Park, with over £5,000 raised in one day for cancer research. That led us to do kick-off for dementia the following year for the Alzheimer's Society, and then following that we had kick-off for mental health for Mind in Furness, and that's continued to grow. Since that, I became a trustee for Mind in Furness, and that links into what we do here with the boot camp, Feeling Good, Feeling Great, working with the young people. There isn't a lot of support in the community, in the wider community for young people's mental health. There's CAMS and there's SAFER, but there's nothing for, not a lot of things for under 18s. So we look to provide a free boot camp, get people active, have that positive effect on the mental well-being, and keeping that going as a free service in the community. So our Feeling Good, Feeling Great mini boot camp, why do we do it?
Because it makes people have fun.
Okay, and how does it make you feel when you do exercise?
Happy.
Yeah, and that's what it does for other people. Okay, what do you like best about boot camp?
Boxing.
Yeah.
And it just makes me happy.
Okay.
The park started, it was in the first lockdown, a good year ago. We had a word with the gentleman who owned this bit of wasteland. The neighbours got together, transformed it into a lovely garden.
You think about the garden?
I love it. I love it when we come around here and when I play with all my friends. And my other friends come down and play with me, and it's really fun.
It's been wonderful being around great people within around this community. They've been doing a great job. Dinner's been wonderful. Everybody on the streets has been wonderful.
We've had people stop who aren't on the street, but obviously we welcome the children in. It's for the community, it's not a street, is it?
I like that we're all supportive. We all do lots of different activities. We go fishing, we've done bug hunt.
Bill Rugby had just helped us out with a little pick, but we're starting to put little, putting little activities on up at the urban park. I think there's quite a lot of antisocial behaviour there. So we're working with some teenagers to hopefully try and get through to the antisocial behaviour teenagers to try and sort it out, really.
Yeah, like none of us really knew each other, did we?
No.
None of us knew each other before the garden.
Yeah, I've lived here 4 years, and I've only started coming out in the past year, wasn't it, when the garden came?
What do you like about this garden? It's so fun. Do you like all your friends when you play with them? Yeah. Have you met new friends? Yeah.
It's been so loving having people who care about you, who support you, even during this pandemic, and it's been a great way to meet with one another and to share things with one another.
What do you think about this garden?
I really love this garden. Got lots of friends now we've done this garden, haven't we?
Brought the community together.
Yeah.
What were you feeling like when you were building it?
Felt good. And Tina said, "Oh, do you want to come and join us?" And Dean said that he works for the Love Barrow families, and we started talking, and since then I've started coming out, and I suffer really bad with mental health, and it's helped me get out and help with these are all chatting and asking if I'm all right, and they're always here to support
There's always
me. It's
somebody
really nice,
outside, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's always someone, because we've got to maintain it, so there'll always be someone here.
We've done stuff for Halloween. We decorated the garden for the Halloween. We've got a Christmas tree at Christmas. We've done Easter egg hunt at Easter.
Who's the most friend you like to play with? Who's your important friend that you like? Jessie? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Like I say, we've had this park, the garden, for just over a year, and from there it's grown and grown. So we've got in community group into Longway, community group at Hinepool, Marsh Street. So it's just expanding all the time. People just getting in touch.
It's good. Yeah. And it's going further as well, isn't it? It's like other gardens as well.
We're expanding, getting everyone involved as a town.
For a lot of people's mental health, especially going through the lockdown, it has been amazing, and it's helped a lot of people.
Say bye.
What about cake?
Bye. For sure.
Hello, my name's Kim. I'd like to tell you a bit about Furness Refugee Support. We're a small charity and we look after refugees in 3 different ways. So we make collections of clothes and toiletries and send them to refugee camps in Europe. We raise money both to send to refugees abroad and to support our local families. And we do that through things like sponsored walks, online music events, raffles, pub quizzes, that kind of thing. And then we work closely with families who've been settled in the local area. So we befriend them, we help them to learn English, and we give them some financial support to cover things like driving lessons and perhaps extra English lessons. So if you're interested in joining us, have a look at Furness Refugee Support Volunteers on Facebook. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name's Kath Carkill. I'm one of the managers at Dropzone Youth Projects. A bit of blurb about who we are: a Furness Youth Project that supports near and far. The door's always open, kettle's always on. We offer our services to everyone. Young people are at the centre of everything we do. We listen and advocate and make fantastic brews. Our young people ask, we try to deliver. There's lots going on, usually with glitter. We welcome everyone, we don't do exclusion. Our main aim is to celebrate inclusion. We provide a safe space for our LGBTQ+ communities, implementing change while promoting unity. Our young people and adults bring their ideas alive, BAFTAs and rainbows, not forgetting their prides. We support and we're supported by our partners, allies and friends. This helps us develop our services to extend. We're proud to be part of this amazing day. Let's keep moving forward. It is the only way. Have a fab time. See you soon. Bye.
Pride Day.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby.
Please welcome Jerry Cole. Wow, look at the sparkle on this one. Come on now, here's Lippy Lawson. Beautiful, babe. Here comes Lady Tenor. I just got a joke on that. Beautiful, babe. What a sparkle. Please welcome Banana Splits. Keep kissing it. Beautiful. It's Angel D live. She looks D and a bit light. This dress is for a birthday. This is an outing.
Just be a queen, don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen.
Skipping Toffee. Please welcome Beautiful. She's blue, dabba dee dabba die. Mamma mia! Cake. Count it out, babe.
Love yourself today, 'cause
baby, I was born this way. Beautiful.
Hello everybody there at the Unity Festival in Cumbria. My name is Les. I'm the Senior Youth Worker here at Leonard, Cheshire Youth Ability down in Barrow. Our project works with young people with disabilities, and our aim is to support them then transition to adulthood in lots of different ways. Also, we also run a community centre down here in Barrow, so Unity is a great thing that we're proud to promote and be a part of. So we hope you have a great day and enjoy the small little video we put together.
There's so much going on around me. Sometimes I think that it is all about me. Then I look around and see what's in front of me. It's you and me. We help others in need.
And I participate in my community. I do my part, I keep it clean. I make this world a better place for you and me. I love my neighbor, I treat him good. I show respect and dignity like I should. I love my family, I follow all the rules. I take responsibility for what I need to do. There's so much going on around me. Sometimes I think that it is all about me. Then I look around and see what's in front of me. It's you and me. We help others in need. I am a citizen of my society, and I participate in my community. I do my part, I keep it clean. I make this world a better place for you and me. I love my neighbor, I treat him good. I show respect and dignity like I should. I love my family, I follow all the rules. I take responsibility for what I need to do. There's so much going on around me. Sometimes I think that it is all about me. Then I look around and see what's in front of me. It's you and me, we help others in need. There's so much going on around me. Sometimes I think that it is all about me. Then I look around and see what's in front of me. It's you and me, we help others in need. Citizenship is who I am. Everything that I do, I take care of the environment. How about you? I do all I can to make this world a better place. Show respect to my neighbor and to the whole human race. Citizenship is who I am. Everything that I do, I take care of the environment. How about you? There's so much going on around me. Sometimes I think that it is all about me. Then I look around and see what's in front of me. It's you and me, we help others in need. There's so much going on around me. Sometimes I think that it is all about me. Then I look around and see what's in front of me.
Multicultural Community Forum, we've been around since around 2003, and we deliver youth and adult community work in the Furness area, and we work with and support people from diverse ethnic backgrounds. So we deliver youth club sessions every Friday to young people, 7+, and we deliver lots of community events like the food event today, the big lunch. We do lots of one-to-one support of people affected by hate crime. We do a school programme where we do anti-bullying work which addresses racism, and we also do one-to-one support of people who face and experience various barriers and issues, including human trafficking, domestic abuse and housing and immigration.
Furness Multicultural Forum has been running for 20 years. We support young people from ethnically diverse backgrounds as well as white British young people. Our youth club allows for allyship and learning other cultures, respect, diversity. We also support migrant women, and we have a women's group that's really well attended and helps the ladies in our community.
Hello, my name is Rula. I'm from Syria, Aleppo. It's mean a lot for me because I'm make new friends and meet new people with different culture. It's really great.
Hi, so my name is David Oguremi. I'm Nigerian. Moved into Barrow like 7 months ago, and just got invited to this Furness Multicultural Forum and the youth club, and we find it quite interesting that we have this kind of community in Barrow that brings people from different backgrounds and different countries and nationalities together, and I think they're doing a marvelous job. This is our first time of coming for any of their programs, and it's nice to meet people who are very welcoming, and I think they do a very good job with the kids as well. I think groups like this should be encouraged within Barrow, and what can I say? I think they're doing a fantastic job.
Hi, my name is Zain, and the youth club is very good.
Hello, my name is Fatin, and this is my son Aboudi. The youth club supports us in different way in our life, and it supports my son because he's the leader of the youth club.
The youth club helped me build my confidence, and I had to practice it more English.
It's there for children.
And he supports the young people as well.
Art and colouring and playing.
I like youth club because you get to meet new people and make friends, and we come to lots of fun events.
So welcome to Green Heart Den. This is Green Heart Den. We're managed by Marsh Street Archers and Gardens, and we're a community interest company. As you can see, we've got a nice lovely site with 28 raised beds. All the different raised beds are used by various organisations from within Barrow. So we have different organisations such as mental health organisations like Mind in Furness. We have addiction services like CADAS and The Well. We have schools that are subscribed and come down and use the site, such as Greengate Juniors, Ramsden Infant School, Sacred Heart Primary School. And they come down and use the site, and they subscribe to the beds for a year, and they can do what they want with the beds. But we also have a community grow your own scheme set up here, where we effectively say to the people that have the beds, Green Heart Den will assist them in growing their own vegetables. So in various beds we have various crops of vegetables, and what we try to grow is quick cropping vegetables, so things that can be harvested every 2 to 3 weeks. So it's no good planting things like potatoes, which you plant and then leave for 6 or 7 months and then harvest them, because it's a bit boring. So it's better to plant things like peas, broad beans, chard, pak choi, which is like a Chinese cabbage, spinach. Spinach is another really good one. And so we encourage people to sign up to that and to use the site as much as possible. I also have my own team of volunteers. I mean, this whole site is run by volunteers. I project manage the site, and I started here as a volunteer in November 2019, volunteered here for a year, and then November last year, 2020, I started getting paid just part-time to project manage this site. But I have a team of volunteers who come every Tuesday afternoon and every Friday afternoon and help with the maintenance of the site, the help with the community grow your own scheme, just various jobs that need doing because it's a massive site and we just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it on my own, you know. So it's great to have people coming down and using it, and we have visits. So we also run the site so that people can hire it. So people who don't have beds here, if they want to put an event on, they can come down and hire any of the space that we have. So we have this space here, but we also have the 4 railway arches behind us, and then another site on the other side, a similar size to this side, and they can hire that out for an event, or people can come down and hire it out just for a private session if they want to run something. So we have partnerships with Growing Well. We have a partnership with Brockhole and Windermere who come down and do private sessions with us, different various activities, which could include planting seeds out, doing artwork, things like that. This site was established in 2008, and I've been looking after it since 2019. But when I took it on, it was dilapidated. It had been not managed for about 4 or 5 years. And my aim, moving forwards, in this role as project manager, is to continue developing the site and to make it a usable green space for the community, but also to look at ways we can really improve and to get as much of that community aspect back into the place. Because, you know, it saddened me a lot when I first started volunteering here that no one was really using the site. There was a very small handful of people that were using the site. And, you know, COVID didn't help. It had a massive impact on us last year. Next to no one used the site. But moving forwards now, this year, you know, more and more people are coming through and are hearing about it and are wanting to use the space. And I feel like we're really pushing forwards and really developing the site and getting to a point now where it's probably as good as it's ever been. And we have a few ideas in the pipeline to expand further. We want to try and secure a field where we can start doing crops and create a separate space to the space that we have here, and do something more larger scale, I suppose. But you know, as long as the community are using it again, and I can sort of tick the box of the gardening and horticulture side of it, which I'm very passionate about, but also the community aspect of it, and you know, really pushing forwards with that and involving the community and getting people using the site. Because for me, being outdoors and having fresh air and green spaces really helps with my mental health, and really, you know, I was on antidepressants 2 years ago, and I came off them a year ago. Now that isn't entirely because of being here, but it played a large part in it. And I know, you know, that's not to say that's a cure for all depression, but you know, it's certainly helped me, and I can only talk about my own experience. So yeah, it's a great place. It's great to work here. It's great to do something I really enjoy doing, and it's great to see other people who use the space enjoying it. And you know, we have various projects going on site other than the community grow your own scheme. I'm just thinking we've got a bike recycling scheme going on in one of the arches. We're in the process of building a pizza oven for the site, and then we might do sort of like a pizza night where we can, you know, feed, I don't know, we've got tables to sit 100 people, so we could possibly, the size of pizza oven we've got, feed 100 people. Why not? Do a cinema night in one of the arches. There's all sorts of stuff we could do with the space that we've got. It's just trying to do little chunks at a time, because it's a large site and there is a lot to do. But we just try to keep moving forwards and trying to do the best we can.
Hi, I'm Andrea Williams, and I present the 2 afternoon shows on a Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm also the assistant station manager here at Cando FM. We use the word privilege quite a lot, don't we? I'm privileged to be doing this, and you'll probably hear a lot of people saying that around with jobs that they do, but here at Cando FM, it really is a privilege to work for Cando FM. And the reason for that is because Cando FM is about putting a massive smile on people's faces and allowing people to find what they're good at and to be creative, and it's about meeting inspirational people.
I've been a presenter on Cando FM since the college days, and to see the station grow over the past few years has been nothing short of phenomenal.
We have a really good community-minded station, but also, you know, people are being trained, the community are getting really heavily involved with the station, which can only just strengthen everything that we believe in we can do, which is about the community of sort of the Furness area. Now we've got the transmitter in Ulverston, I'll say Furness.
I've replaced my stressful job by the enjoyment of broadcasting to you out there in our community of Furness.
Established a relationship with the Rotary Club of Furness and Cando FM because we think that communities need these facilities, these stations.
We are doing really good work for the community, and hopefully more organisations will become involved with us, which will help us to carry on with what we do.
Cando is an inclusive family that works in the heart of the community and for the community.
The directors and the management here at Cando allow us to have our own little centre of freedom and run projects for ourselves, which is something I'm very keen to do.
I started with Cando FM nearly 4 years ago when it was a college-based radio station, and I tried a 6-week trial, and now I go out on 50 stations worldwide.
We get different guests on talking about the football and the rugby and also all of the grassroots sports within the Furness Peninsula.
All our presenters represent every part of the community.
Yeah, during the pandemic, I teamed up with Bear, my little boy, partly for a homeschool project, partly to keep him entertained, and partly because it was just easier to get my show recorded if I involved him. He's now on Thursday 3 till 4, and he's only 7. He started when he was 6.
We choose a movie for the movie quiz. We give some clues, has to be over 1 or 2, and then, well, we get the answer at the end.
If you're not tuning into Cando FM, your one and only local radio station, you're missing so much. You're listening to local information, you're missing out on local talent, and we've got loads around the Furness area. And remember, Ulverston has joined us now, so we're going round the bay. In fact, with all these apps, we not only go locally, nationwide, but worldwide.
And at the end of the day, when I go home, sometimes I can't quite believe that this is really my job. And that's why I feel so privileged to be working with Cando FM. We have an amazing community here in Barrow and across the Furness region, and the past year or so has really highlighted what people do for their communities and the selfless acts that they just, you know, they work heart and mind, and we get to celebrate that, and I get to meet those people, and that's what the privilege is all about. So keep tuned into Cando FM. There are so many exciting things going on in the next few months. We have loads and loads of community projects. We've got loads of exciting initiatives that we're involved with. The town is going to come alive this summer, and Cando FM is going to be at the fore of it.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm Director of Barrow Culture, which is Arts Council England's Creative People and Places programme in Barrow in Furness, and it's a mouthful. We're here for the next 4 years to try and increase arts and culture activities, events and community-inspired projects throughout the borough. So how do we do that? We can ask local people for their ideas for small creative projects, and we've just done the first round of that, and 30 of them are underway. And then we also look at doing bigger events with partners like the Forum and Cando FM and the Borough Council, Dropzone, the Multicultural Forum, and lots of other organisations, charities and agencies in the borough. So we've got the Festival of Colours coming up on the 26th of June, which is a celebration of South Asian arts and culture. And we're celebrating the creativity behind the skateboarding world next week with a competition to design skateboards. And what else have we got? In the summer, we've got lots of events in parks and open spaces so that everybody can enjoy the outdoors, and lots of arts and creative crafts activities, music, concerts and more. Further in the year, we're thinking about doing a baby rave so that we can start the young people of Barrow with rave music really early in response to how many people locally are really into their music and DJing.
I'm Marissa from Barrow Culture. I'm the Creative Communities Connector, and unity means to me the connection and energy between things, being balanced and in harmony with each other, whether that's between you and another person or another being or within yourself. And for Barrow Culture, I think unity could mean the connection and celebration of different types of creativity, and all those things being celebrated no matter who that creativity is from or what form it takes.
Hi, I'm Kieran from Barrow Culture, and what unity means to me is bringing people together from all walks of life. And what this means for Barrow Culture itself is that we have an opportunity to bring people together, groups, areas, and unite them through the arts and culture.
I would describe Barrow Culture as an organisation of change, and we are really committed, obviously, to diversity, equality, inclusion and unity, so we're really happy to be celebrating the Festival of Unity. In terms of the change we want to see more people from around the area making decisions about what they want to do, how we should use this funding from the Arts Council. It's not about us flying in and telling people what they should have on. It's about us going out, talking to people all over the borough, and asking them for their ideas, and then ultimately they make the decision. So one example is we're working with residents in Ormsgill at the moment on a community garden, and they have commissioned an artist through us to work with them on that. We just help make it happen, but they made the decisions, so they are the commissioners, and ultimately they're the ones who'll benefit from the whole project. So in terms of the change we want to make in Barrow, it's not a one-off thing, it's not a short-term thing. Our programme should run after the first 4 years, it should run hopefully for another 6 years after that. But even after that, we want things to have changed here enough that maybe Barrow Culture isn't needed anymore, and the Arts Council funding through Barrow Culture isn't needed anymore, because we'll have loads of creative people who feel confident, inspired, and also they know how to run their own projects, and by joining together, helping each other out, collaboration across the borough. So we're really looking for long-term change in terms of arts and culture and quality of life in the borough.
Hello everyone, I'm Rachel, and I'm Director of Theatre Factory, which is a theatre and arts company for young people. And we're based in Barrow in the Cook's Arts and Media Centre, which for those of you who know Barrow is next to the Duke of Edinburgh. Everyone is welcome at Theatre Factory. I'm going to show you now a few clips of some stuff we did on Zoom, and it was little shadow plays. So you're going to see a British nursery rhyme, a Polish nursery rhyme, and a French nursery rhyme. We hope you enjoy them.
Hey, diddle, 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 the cats and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun. And the dish ran away with the spoon. Oh, yeah.
Warzywa. Była kucharka na stole, kartofle, buraki, marchewkę, fasolę, kapustę, pietruszkę, selery i groch. Och, zaczęły się kłótnie, kłócą się okrutnie. Kto z nich większy, a kto mniejszy? Kto ładniejszy, kto zgrabniejszy? Kartofle, buraki, marchewka, fasola, kapusta, pietruszka, selery czy groch. Ach, nakrzyczały się ze strach. Wzięła kucharka ciach. Pokrajała, posiekała, kartofle, buraki, marchewkę, fasolę, kapustę, pietruszkę, selery i groch. I do garnka.
Tourne, tourne, petit moulin, frappe, frappe, petite main, vole, vole, petit oiseau, nage, nage, poisson dans l'eau. Petit moulin a bien tourné, petites mains ont bien frappé, petit oiseau a bien volé, petit poisson a bien nagé.